Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're continuing our read through of The Wheel of Time, Book 1, The Eye of the World, and we're up to Chapter 10, entitled Leavetaking. When last we left, Moiraine was distracting the villagers with her magical Aes Sedai power, and that allowed Lan and the boys to sneak off into the horse shed area and begin to pack up and get ready to go. Well, as Lan, the warder, is going in, he sort of snaps at Perrin and says, "Did you look around like I told you to make sure that no one was within earshot?" And Perrin said, yes, I did exactly like you said. So he gets to work. And the boys are standing together, Mat, Perrin, and Rand. And they begin to look at one another. And they notice Rand's sword for the first time. And like boys, teenagers, they begin poking fun at one another. They go, "Where did you get a sword?" And Mat chides him and says, "You becoming a warder, are you?" And then before Perrin was able to get in, Mat and Rand notices something under his cloak, and he pulls it aside, and he has an axe. And they're shocked. "Where did you get that thing at?" And he shares that Master Luhan had made it and someone never picked it up. So he found Perrin practicing with it, playing with it, and said, "Well, you might as well practice with it because I can't sell it. I can't change the material. It's pretty much, it is what it is. If someone came to buy it, whatever." And then Mat himself has a bow and sort of begins to feel left out, like, "Well, you have a sword, you have an axe, I just have a bow." Well, Lance jumps back in while he's getting things ready and says, "That bow is a real weapon, just so you all know." Well, they're talking, they're getting ready to go. Moiraine comes in, asks them if they're ready. They've got the horses ready to go. And Lance says, the horses are ready, we can leave at any time. When who pops into the stable but Egwene herself and says, "Not without me you won't be leaving." And Rand nearly fell over his own feet in surprise. They begin arguing, "What are you doing here? You can't come with us, we have to leave." And Moiraine finally snaps in, "Enough!" Everyone gets quiet. She said, "Did anyone else see you coming in, Egwene?" She says, "Of course not." Well, shockingly, Moiraine says, "You may come with us, Egwene." And Lan, at that point, the warder, is furious. He goes, "This is ridiculous. There is no reason why this girl should be coming with us. It's already risky enough bringing the boys." Moiraine responds, "It's part of the pattern now." And Lan is in no mood to hear that answer, but she's insistent. So Lan asks, "All right, well, whose horse is she going to ride?" They look around and he says, "She can take the Gleeman, Tom Merrill's horse. I'll leave him money to buy a new one." When another voice jumps in, "That will not be possible," came Tom Merrilyn's resonant voice from the hayloft, where Perrin should have been looking originally, right? And Lan gives him a scowl, and he says, "I didn't think to look in the hayloft." Well, the Gleeman comes down and says, "I'm going with you. There's nothing left for me in this backwoods town, and everyone's already mad at me anyway because they're all so jumpy. I'm coming with you." "Fine. Well, what horse is the girl going to take now?" And Rand suggests Bella, his own horse, and says she's not as fast as the others, but she's strong, and I think she can keep up. That settles it. Off they go, quietly walking out of town, and Rand is getting homesick already. He's seeing his home pass away in the distance. Well, as they're going, Rand sort of gets lost in his thoughts, and he looks up into the sky, and a black shape flew across slowly the silvery ball of the moon, and Rand jerks the reins, and he halts his horse to a stop. Lan comes back and snaps at him like, "What are you doing? We have to go. Keep up." And Rand tells him what he saw in the sky. And Lan gives this growl in his voice. Rand was hoping that it was going to be a bat or him just to say, "That was nothing. Your eyes are just playing a trick on you." No, it seemed to be something. And the Gleeman also groans softly. And Moiraine says, "It was too much to hope otherwise, I supposed." Well, the Two Rivers kids are confused. What are we talking about? What is that thing? And Tom Merrilyn gives the answer, and he says, "It's a Drakkar." Egwene says, what is a Drakkar? And Tom Merrilin gives more answers, and he says, in the war that ended the Age of Legends, worse than Trollocs and Halfmen were created. Well, Moiraine doesn't seem pleased that he shared that bit of information. But Lan jumps back in. As our chapter ends, he began giving directions. We take the road to the north. For your lives, follow my lead, and keep up and keep together. He wheeled his horse about, and the others galloped wordlessly after him. Whatever this Drakkar creature is, it's enough to scare Lan. And if Lan is concerned, you know it's serious. So they're on the road, they're on the journey. We've got the boys, we've got Egwene, we've got Tom Merrilin, Moiraine, and Lan. This is the crew. And they're on the North Road with this Drakkar following them. We'll see what happens in the next chapter. Thanks for watching. You can like and subscribe, and we will get back together and continue the story. The Eye of the World, Book 1 of The Wheel of Time.